Have you ever felt like there's more to life, but not quite sure how to tap into it? Or maybe you've wondered how some people seem to effortlessly build a life they love while others struggle. What if I told you there's a secret to unlocking that life? A secret that's within your control, but most people overlook. Today, we're diving into something powerful: emotional intelligence. It's the key to not just surviving, but thriving and building a life that truly resonates with who you are. By the end of this video, you'll have actionable steps to start creating the life you always wanted. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Keisha Golder, and in the next few minutes, we're going to uncover what emotional intelligence really is, how it impacts your decision making, and how you can use it to align with purpose. But that's not We'll also reveal how to set intentional goals and finally overcome those pesky, self sabotaging behaviors that hold us back. So let's dive in and unlock the potential that lies within. First up, let's talk emotional intelligence, or EQ as some people call it. More than just a buzzword, it's a superpower. Imagine being able to navigate life's challenges with ease, making decisions that are perfectly aligned with who you truly are. Simply put, emotional intelligence is your ability to recognize and manage your own emotions while also being able to understand and influence the emotions of others. Now, why is this important? Because emotional intelligence directly impacts your decision making. Think about a time when you reacted impulsively and later regretted it. What if you could flip that script? When you're in tune with your emotions, you're not just reacting to your life, you're responding thoughtfully. This means you're making decisions that are aligned with your true self, leading to a life filled with personal fulfillment. Understanding your emotions and how they influence your actions is step one in building a life you love. Curious how this ties into your bigger purpose? Stick around because we're about to explore that next. Let's talk about aligning your values with your life purpose. Your core values are like an internal compass. They guide your decisions, big and small. But here's the thing: most people don't even know what their values are. When your actions are in sync with your values, you feel more authentic and true to yourself. Imagine you value family above all. If your job keeps you away from them if your job keeps you away from them most of, you might feel a constant tug that something's off. But when you align your career with that value of family, maybe by choosing a role that offers more flexibility, you start to feel more balanced and fulfilled. Identifying your values is key to building a life that doesn't just look good on the outside, but feels good on the inside too. How can you identify these values and align them with your purpose? Link below is a My Core Values Finder that will guide you each step of the process in identifying your value. Now, let's discuss self awareness and how it ties into life purpose. Self awareness is a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. But here's the catch: most of us think we're self aware, but, but are we really? Self awareness is all about understanding your emotions, your strengths, your weaknesses, and what makes you. When you have a strong sense of self awareness, you're better equipped to discover what you're truly passionate about. But how do you peel back those layers and really get to know yourself? You can start by aligning your actions with your life purpose, making choices that reflect your true desires and aspirations. Take some time to really get to know yourself. It's not always easy, but I promise you, it's worth it. The more self aware you are, the easier it becomes to build a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Let's tackle something that trips up so many of us: self sabotage. Ever find yourself procrastinating even on things that you really care about? or doubting yourself right when you're on the brink of success? Well, we've all been there. Whether it's procrastination, fear of failure, or negative self talk, these behaviors can really hold us back from building the life we want. But here's where emotional intelligence can be a game changer. By recognizing these self sabotaging patterns is the first step in breaking free from them. By recognizing these patterns, we can start to reframe them. Instead of seeing failure as a threat, we can begin to view it as a learning opportunity. Instead of break tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Remember, you have the power to overcome these patterns. Want to know how? Let's dig into an actionable strategy. One of those actionable strategies is setting intentional goals. These aren't just any goals. They're the kind of goals that are deeply aligned with your values and life purpose. But here's the twist. These goals need to be smart, not just wishful thinking. When I say smart, they need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. They are going to challenge you, fulfill you, and most importantly, they resonate with who you are at your core. We want to start by identifying what truly matters to us. What are the things that light us up? And once we have that clarity, we're going to set the SMART goals. Remember, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound that reflect our values and purpose. This way, every step we take brings us closer to creating a life that we love. Intentional goals are our roadmap to success. We want to make sure that we're on the right path. So let's break down a quick checklist of how we go about setting these goals. We identify our core values. We want to write down 3 to 5 values that are most important to us and ensure each goal directly relates and supports one or more of those values. We want to make sure the goals are smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And then we want to break those larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks that can be tackled step by step. We also want to visualize success. Picture ourselves achieving the goal and how it impacts our. And then we want to review and adjust regularly. These goals are not set in stone. We're able to regularly revisit them, track progress, and adjust as necessary. And then we want to acknowledge any successes, big or small, because that keeps us focused and motivated to keep going, to keep building the life that we really desire. There you have it, a roadmap to building a life you love with emotional intelligence. We've covered a lot today, but each piece is a vital part of the puzzle. We talked about understanding your emotions, aligning your values, becoming more self aware, overcoming self sabotage, and setting intentional goals. Each step brings you closer to living a life that feels truly authentic and fulfilling. If you found this video helpful, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building a purposeful life with emotional intelligence. Remember, the journey to a life you love starts now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.